Do you agree with Favre's assessment of Brady and the Patriots offense?
No, because it's Tom Brady. And no one wants to admit that Tom Brady play is falling off. And quarterbacks will never criticize. It's very rarely that quarterbacks will criticize other quarterbacks publicly, especially great quarterbacks. Skip, it's okay that Tom Brady's play is falling off. It happens to everybody. You see, what has happened here is that when he plays well, you got to remember, Jenny, he's doing this at 40. When he doesn't play well, maybe he's getting pressure from somewhere. They're not running the football. He needs some help at receivers. We make every excuse. But when he's playing well, Tom Brady is doing this at 42. Nobody mentioned anything about the line. Nobody mentioned that they can't run the football. Nobody mentioned about the receivers he may or may not have. It's only when he's struggling. I tell you, this is what I'm going to do. Here's a guy. His name is Patrick Kicklighter. He plays quarterback in the NFL, and he's 25th in yards per attempt. He's 19th in completion percentage. He's 17th in touchdown passes. He's 14th in QBR. His name is Patrick Kicklighter. Everybody's going to say he's an average quarterback. But when you say the guy that possessed these numbers is Tom Brady, whoa, the offensive line. It's the offensive line, and Sonny Michel has not been Sonny Michel. Maybe he's in the doghouse. And I thought N'Keal Harry was going to come along and be Randy Moss, because you remember Randy Moss' first game in the NFL. Woo! Nah, Skip, it happens to everybody. Watch him on that rollout. How it's like, it feel like you're walking on hot coals. Whoo, it hurt. Skip, it's okay. Father Time. Trust me, I eat well, and I'm not in the NFL, and I train my butt off. But it's hard. He coming. I keep, Skip, I get back, man. Dang, let me take this photo. But Father Time said, he'll cast a shadow. Hey, get every time. Get back, man. Dang, give me
He's just creeping.
Can I get a second? Let me take this photo. Skip, what I'm working with right here. Skip, you see it. It's okay, Skip. The man has had a career unlike any other professional football player in the history of the game. It's okay that his play starts to slip. It's going to slip. I told you it was going to slip. And that's what
told me 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and last year. And you were wrong, and wronger.
Okay, let me ask you this.
So you're doing it again.
Let me ask you this. Through the first 9, 10 weeks of the season, are they winning games because of Tom Brady? It's a simple question.
Several of them they have. I can go back chapter and verse and show you.
Pittsburgh.
Yep. Okay. So there are two kinds of excuses in the world. There are bogus excuses, not deserved, and there are legit, completely deserved.
There's no such thing as legit excuses.
So are you saying that excuses are all bogus, that like they're not deserved?
I had to take them off the menu.
Are there legit excuses? Are there certain things that you would qualify as a legit reason for this decline?
Before I got into the restaurant business, I was in the excuse business. But I went belly up because nobody wanted to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Either you did or you didn't.
Well, there's a lot of Brady hate out there, and everybody for about 5 years have been on the edge of their seat, ready to jump and say, that's it, he's washed up. He's the washed king. No, he's not, and I'm going to dig in one more time and tell you, you better be careful. We have seen him last year. They had 4 or 5 horrendously bad games around him and including him. You know what they were. They looked horrible last year, and all they did was win the Super Bowl. So these are what I call legit excuses. In Tom Brady's 20 years in this league, he's never thrown more passes to more different receivers than he has this year. Is that an excuse? That's 17 different receivers he's had to throw to, including Gunnar Olszewski. He targeted Gunnar Olszewski. It came to that for Tom Brady. And obviously he doesn't have Gronk, and he doesn't have AB after that momentary bliss that Tom experienced with AB. And then there's no more Josh Gordon. And all of a sudden, N'Keal Harry, their first-round pick, got hurt. He played his first game of the year as a rookie last year in the cold and the wind in Philadelphia. And he had little to no impact on the game. Are those excuses? Mohamed Sanu's been there a couple of weeks, and they don't seem to have real rapport, or Sanu can't really separate from anybody. Are those excuses? Yes, they're legit excuses.
No such things.
Yeah, legit. They are ranked 24th in running the football, and their line is ranked 14th, which is not very good, in pass protection by Pro Football Focus. That is a recipe for disaster. I have said from the start, Tom Brady outside the pocket is a disaster. He looks worse than he did running the 40 at the combine.
Oh, you saw that
when he was
rollout in Philly?
22 years old. Well, in fact, we got about 3 of them here.
Oh, you saw that? Oh, you saw that?
Let's see these.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, my
This
gosh.
is Tom Brady out of the pocket, and then we'll get to the reason why he's out of the pocket.
Look at this.
Roll right, almost a pick.
Should have been a pick.
Okay, roll. This is an escape right.
Look at this. Look at it limping.
And
Look at
that's
that.
it. Yep. And this is
didn't look
a
very
roll
smooth.
right. This is an escape right, actually. And he just says, I got to get rid of the football.
Is that considered a throwaway? Because Brett,
That's a big
Aaron Rodgers.
throwaway
Okay.
because you're under. Should you do that or take the sack? I think you should throw it
Aaron
away.
Rodgers. Should you throw the ball away or take a sack?
Yeah.
But go ahead, Skip. You're
Aaron
making
Rodgers
some.
has shattered the record for throwaways because if he doesn't love it, and he says, that could be a pick.
Kind of like
I'll
Tom
throw it
Brady.
away.
Like Tom Brady didn't
No,
love what he
doesn't
saw
do
right there
that.
and threw it
No.
away. Okay.
His left tackle is named Marshall Newhouse, or at least it was his left tackle because Isaiah Wynn just got activated. So Isaiah Wynn has been on IR with the toe injury, and he was the 23rd overall pick 2 years ago. Isaiah Wynn has been healthy for 2 total games in his pro career, and against the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday at 4:25 Eastern in Foxborough, he is going to be the starter at left tackle. Will that change Tom Brady's life? It just might, because Marshall Newhouse is on his 7th pro football team.
Right.
Marshall Newhouse gives you little or no time from your blind side to throw the football. At least Isaiah Wynn, as the 23rd overall, I'll bet you he'll give Tom at least 1 second more apiece in the pocket. Because as Brett Favre went on to say in the remarks he said on his, is it Sirius XM show,
Yeah.
I think? He said that Tom Brady is the greatest pocket passer in NFL history. And the truth is, that's true. It's not even
There's
close.
no debating that. But
Okay.
what you try to do?
Okay, why was he bolting to his right? Because he knows Marshall Newhouse can't stand up over on the left side of his line. In the back of his mind, you can say he's seeing ghosts or whatever you want to say. He just knows you better get out of here. And there are 2 or 3 other plays. They called rolled rights for Tom Brady. I've never seen that. Josh McDaniels is calling rollouts for a guy who can't roll out because he can't stand in the pocket or he's going to get crushed from his blind side.
Well, you can't roll him left, Skip, because he can't open his hips and swivel.
Okay, well,
he can't throw like that.
You want to roll left into Marshall Newhouse?
No, Skip.
Come on.
There's a way you can do that. You can put the end, you can put the tight end there, crash that side down, and
but
roll him out.
You want him to throw across his body? No, you want him to throw with his body.
Exactly. But homeboy, I see Dak do it. I see Russell Wilson do it. I see Lamar Jackson do it. Skip.
You're talking about the greatest thrower of the football ever. The greatest passer ever is that guy.
But he's not that now.
Yeah.
You can
I think he can be.
No,
If you
Skip.
just give him another second,
Skip.
and watch what happens.
Skip. Brett doesn't want to tell.
Mm.
Tom Brady's going through exactly what Brett went through. You remember when Brett had that historic season? He almost got to the Super Bowl, and then he stepped off a cliff?
No, why did he step off the cliff? Because he took an unholy beating in the Bounty Gate Bowl. Remember that?
I get all that.
They said, Peter King said after the game, Brett couldn't even get up off the training table to walk to the bus. They had to help him to the bus. And he never recovered because you can't. If you take that kind of beating. Tom's taken some shots, but he hasn't taken those kind of shots.
But he's 42, and he gets harder and harder to recover. Recoverability is one of the great things that suffer as we start to age. You hear people say, Skip, ooh, man, these old bones, I need, hey, old Shay, got me some liniment.
You know
Rub
what?
on and get on that bike.
Hey, I still run a lot of miles, and I'm doing just fine.
They're doing just
I'm
fine.
way older
Let me
than
ask you a
you
question.
are.
Can Skip Bayless run the times that he did at 25, 35, 40? Why not?
I'm close.
Ain't no close.
I'm close. Want to come run with me
Hold
on
up.
Sunday?
No, I don't
I'll
run.
shove you out hills right across the street.
don't run.
I got an 8-mile course we
I
can
don't
run.
wanna
I don't run.
And we
I'd
can
be
bet
so
we
far
can bet 100 cases of Diet
I
Dew.
don't run, Skip.
Okay.
I don't run.
Yeah.
I'll do the first mile with you. How about that?
Deal.
No, Skip, I don't run. I'm just saying, Skip.
You can do it. You can beat it.
No.
He is shattering the
No, you
mold.
can't beat it.
Yeah.
Because every time he in the shadow sometimes, Jen, you don't see old Father Time, but you know I have to filter him out because he coming. He's relentless.
Tom is doing everything in his power to avoid it. We know he's taking care of everything in that
What these
respect.
numbers say?
I know.
Numbers say
And
average.
his lack of social
Numbers say
media.
no running game, no.
upset.
Blocking.
There's something going
Judy,
on.
you remember the first 3 weeks? Hi, guys. Another great win.
That's what
it's
I think
always
it's
great to
telling.
win. Where's that?
You know,
you still winning.
I agree with that.
He had posted
I agree.
the video
This is
after every
significant.
win.
That is significant development.
Yeah.
And he has been moping all week, and I don't love it.
Yeah.
But
That's
he's
not
moping
good.
because he's saying, my coach is not getting me.
No,
any help."
no. See, you see? Tom Brady plays bad. Coach Belichick didn't get him help. The offensive line, they can't run. Skip, it's okay. Tom Brady is average right now.
I want to hear, is Tom Brady washed up? Is this the end of him?
Tom Brady is average quarterback right now, and this is his last year in New England.
Why shouldn't it be his last year in the NFL then?
Skip, he's Tom Brady. If somebody else want him to sell tickets and maybe help them win, but Coach Belichick is going to move on.
Okay. I think Mr. Kraft is not ready to move on.
Okay, we're going to see.
All right. Speaking of washed up, actually, the Wash King, if you will.
The Wash.
Some may
This is the
refer to
Wash
him
King.
this way. Is LeBron on his way to another championship ring?
And another.
Former NBA All-Star David West
David
is
West is
here.
here.
Yes.
Let's
Right.
hear what he has